Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK. Having a play with a game called Star Citizen. Now, I streamed this last night for around an hour and a half. Two things. One, I don't expect you to sit through a stream once it's recorded to sort of get information about the game, especially spread over an hour and a half. And two, we had quite a few people in that literally knew nothing about this game. So I want to put together a very, very brief video just detailing what this is. Star Citizen is a online, persistent, huge universe in the style of Elite and EVE Online. It's in alpha, so it's not available. You can only get it as a pledge, so you pledge money to them. I think it's about $50. You get Star Citizen, which is the online persistent side, so literally the multiplayer huge section. Squadron 42 is the single player sort of campaign side of things. Now, when I pledged to start off, Squadron 42 was included. They've now separated it, and you have to pay just a little bit extra to get both packages. When I pledged this game probably about 6 months ago, it was very basic. Still a massive working title, but it was quite basic in terms of what they offered you. They've moved across to the Amazon Lumberyard game engine. That's how good this developer is. He saw shortcomings in the game engine that he was currently using, and just said, no, I don't want to do it. I want another game engine. Amazon built him an engine, and they're using that. I mean, that's a good sign of a developer, isn't it? To see the shortcomings before they actually happen. When I pledged to this game, Star Marine, which is the game that I want to show you, wasn't included. They've separated it into a first-person shooter in the vein of Infinite Warfare. It's awesome. I've got to tell you, I love this game. Like I say, it was a bit bare when we first got it, so I didn't really visit it. It wasn't until the last few updates where Star Marine is starting to be implemented. In fact, they've improved that quite a lot as well in the last couple of updates. This is a developer that sends you an email every single month, what they're doing, how they're doing it, what their plans are. They say now that the technology behind the game is almost in place. Now they're going to start building on content. So there's exciting times ahead for Star Citizen. And like I say, I just wanted to get in there and show you what Star Marine's all about. It's a PC exclusive for now. So yeah, let's get in. Let's have a look. Right, here we are, Star Marine, a really, really polished title, and I just love this game. I really do. The weird thing about this game, I was saying in the stream actually, there's really not much to do. There's two maps and two modes, but for some reason it just looks so good, and it's got so much promise that I just enjoy playing it. You've got multiplayer, so we can join up to 24 players. There's two different modes: Last Stand and Elimination. Elimination is fight all. Last Stand is like a hard point. Let's have a look at the customization. And again, you can see the Call of Duty, not influence. I don't want to say that it's influenced by Call of Duty because I think it's far above Call of Duty. But you can see the veins running through this of a space first-person shooter. So yeah, you've got different loadouts. It's quite interesting actually. This one you can have two primary weapons and a side weapon, which is quite good. You've got the ballistic rifle, energy rifle. You've got a shotgun as well. There's going to be lots more. You've got different helmets and stuff. It's not a huge amount of actual parts in there. Every month they're going to start including this. Like I said in the intro, this didn't even exist before. This is just extra, and I think they've given us just the bare bones. In fact, when this first came out, there was no scoreboard, no nothing. So it's always being worked on, and that's a good sign for this game. You've got Outlaws and Marines, obviously, depending on what time you're, what side you're on. All looks cool. All looks fantastic. They have got the same weapons at the moment, so they haven't got a different selection of weapons, but that's all cool. Right, let's get back in. Let's go for Last Stand. Now, the only problem with this at the moment, the matchmaking is a little bit off. It is alpha, so I'm not going to put that as a criticism. Sometimes you can find a game, sometimes there's literally no one. Sometimes the servers are pinging, you get rubber banding. It's all part of being an alpha, so that isn't going to be sort of taken into account for this sort of quick look. Of course, we expect that it's an alpha. Got into a match finally. It took me about 15-20 minutes to find this. I'm not going to press X yet because I want to show you around the map. Look how amazing this game looks. Now at the moment I'm playing it in 2K, just to give a better quality and a better flow, because it isn't the most optimized game at the moment because it's alpha. So in the graphical options you haven't got the usual loads of split, you've just got high, very high. So at the moment, rather than 4K, maybe with a bit of stuttering, I've gone 2K just to make it nice and smooth. But how fantastic it is. Loads of smoke effects, loads of dust particles. Every corner of this map is absolutely filled and crammed with detail, and I love it. This is what I'm saying. So, waiting for players. I'm literally the only person. Now, I can't be the only person playing this game, surely. But the server deems that I am. I've tried for about 20 minutes to show you this. In a way, I don't mind, because it gives me a chance to show you around, really, and just show you how sweet this is. Now, not only have you got the inside bit, let's go out to some anti-gravity and just show you that up there, which is absolutely amazing, and was actually the only little bit that I was interested in the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, was the zero gravity fights. This has got it in abundance, and it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you can see the smoke effects. It does look really nice. Good. Now you've got actual smoke effects there. Then you go through here and you can see the particles inside the smoke effect, which is pretty unique. And this is probably one of the best looking PC titles I've seen in a long time. And I just can't wait for more content to be added. Now the only thing I would say is that, you know, the scenery feels a little bit like a picture. Nothing's movable. It's like you can't, you know, that doesn't scatter everywhere if you shoot it or walk on it. It does feel like you're walking around in a really nice looking picture. I would like, and I'm sure there will be, just a little bit more interaction with the actual scenery. Right, let's go up to the zero gravity section, which I love. Before we go out, the sound changes, the movement changes, the graphics are fantastic out there. I'm getting excited about this game, and and there it is. How cool is that? Look at that. And just the sound of the EVA suit is absolutely awesome. It really is. And this is just one section. There's a beautiful section with the moon, which just looks fantastic. It doesn't feel that maneuverable. The suit is not very maneuverable, but again, I think the physics will be messed around with in the later game. I should imagine, you know, gunfight out here is going to be awesome, and you can hear that. The sound totally changes, which I think is awesome. Now I know there's no sound in space, but I think that's the movement and the sound of the gun through your EVA suit. Really cool. I've actually found a game, so with actual real humans in it, so I can show you some gameplay now. Look at the particles, the smoke effect, the detail. Like I said earlier, it does feel like some of this detail is within the picture of the graphics rather than being able to interact. But at the moment, you know, maybe they are just placeholders. Maybe they are going to put more interaction in. You can see the frame rate drop there. It is a little bit like that, but it is an alpha, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I love the way the HUD is built in, or the HUD is built into the EVA mask. So you know, it's all there, and it doesn't feel like it's taking up loads of space. And it doesn't feel like the traditional mini-map, how many weapons you got, how many bullets you got. It feels like it is part of my suit, which is fantastic. Damage can be done to different parts of your body, so it's not just a kill. You can get hurt on different parts of your body. If you do kill an enemy, they can also die from bleeding out as well. Grenades are a little bit overpowered in this game. And you have got the obligatory tea bag. Oh yeah. So now we can heal ourselves with a little injection. Fantastic. I love it. I think it's really good. Like I say, you've probably seen in the recording there, you get a few frame rate drops, which, you know, you can't be helped. But even this sign, right? I looked at this the other day. Look at the quality of that sign. Just even that sign, everything, even behind it, everything is got an amazing amount of detail, and I do mean amazing, which just gives me such hope for this game. And let's be honest, it just stamps all over Infinite Warfare, even at this stage, which is amazing.
Control point contested.
Oh look, there's even a, see that you should. Oh, you can. Oh, okay, I can play pool.
Control point contested.
Oh, I just got a pot. Oh, how cool is that? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. So there's me moaning about. Yeah, I don't care about the control point. There's me moaning about not being able to interact with the scenery. And I'm playing pool. I'm so gonna get shot. Oh, I'll put my hands up to that one. It wouldn't surprise me if this section, Star Marine, comes to the consoles, and I think that could only be a good thing. Yeah, funding for the developer, I think would be a fantastic opportunity if they did get this to. Oh dear! If they put this on console, not the main game. They've already stated the main game is too big, too complex to go onto console. I see no problem with putting this onto console, and I think it can only be a good thing for awareness of the game as well as funding as well. And I don't think it would hurt the exclusivity of it if just this section come to consoles. And if you look up close when he moves, look at all the little jets and stuff. It's a very, very lovingly crafted game, and I've got a lot of hope for it.
Control point contested.
Don't let them have it.
Voiceover needs a bit of work, but it's all good. Oh dear. Oh. Right, that's it. I literally just wanted to spend a few minutes showing you around this fantastic game. As I say, Star Marine is part of the Star Citizen pledge package, so have a look on the website. Search Google for Star Citizen, you get all the information about this game. There's a wealth of information. This game is very, very deep and can only get better. That's it, and I'll see you in the next one.